Hello my friends, my name is Peachy. Welcome back to my hardcore world. We started off today by going on a long resource expedition, started by gathering all of my supplies, and then I used all of my gold to craft 2 golden apples just to have, just in case we run into any trouble. Once I was all ready to go, I picked a direction I have not explored yet, and I set out. I popped into caves along the way to collect any of the iron I saw. I continued along until I came across a new village, but before I could start looting, I saw a cherry grove off in the distance, so I immediately went to collect some pink petals and started chopping some of those trees to get some saplings. After taking a lovely nap surrounded by all of the cherry trees, I headed back to that village, and while they did not have a single chest with loot in it, I did find some iron around. Beyond the village, I passed through a beautiful meadow biome and said hello to some of the bunnies living there before heading down the other side of the mountain. I found this huge ravine with some emeralds in it, but I decided not to mine them. We'll have villagers soon enough. I made my way through a forest, not being as observant as I should have been. And I eventually ran into a flowering azalea tree, meaning we had found a lush cave, finally. I began digging down, following the rooted dirt. I even made an extra pickaxe to prepare for this adventure. I broke into a cave but did not see any signs of a lush cave, so I just kept digging down until I spotted my very first moss block. And this time, I did find a lush cave, but it was full of hostile mobs, so I started to tunnel around just to get a better view, and I found a diamond in the process, so that was very nice. Grabbed that, and bridged across to this other cave, spotting another diamond and grabbing our first glowberries along the way. After carefully making my way down to the cave floor, I easily took out some mobs and spotted some more diamonds just blocks away from that first one. But before I could mine those, I had a baby zombie and a regular zombie show up and try to ruin my day. It was a close call. I had to use one of my golden apples, and you can see how great my combat skills are here. But I still survived, and I was able to grab my diamonds and pillar up to grab some of the spore blossoms I saw. I carefully made my way through the cave, grabbing any resources I saw before making my way back to the surface. And then I just followed the river and very quickly came across a bamboo jungle biome, which is something we were looking for, so of course I had to collect some of those, chop some trees for some saplings. And I almost missed these cocoa beans, but I made sure to grab them, and I also found some melons. Before heading home, I spotted this little guy all alone and decided I needed to take him back with me. I stuck him in a boat and we traveled along the river together, and this is when I remembered I could lead a boat now, so I started to do that. We traveled past that village, and I wanted to keep him on the water as long as possible to make it a little bit easier for myself. We made a pit stop at a ruined portal, grabbed a golden apple and some iron nuggets. We made 2 more stops for some flowers, and I just want to apologize. The first part of this video has some really bad thunder in the background, which is why this whole part got voiced over. Again, so sorry about that. I am back from my little expedition. We have our panda here. I'm gonna name him Barry for short. He is so cute. Look at his little snot nose. I love him so much. We will have to build him a home. Not today though, we have other plans. We are going to start building up our village and grab some of the villagers and bring them over here. I found a lot of the things I was looking for today. Finally found a cherry grove so we can put those away and start growing some saplings. We found the jungle trees, and most importantly, we found a lush cave, which means that we have moss now, and we can use our skeleton farm to grow a ton of moss. I am so excited. We did not find as many spore blossoms as I would have hoped, but 3 is still a good start. I'm gonna keep these pink petals out because we're gonna put those down right now. But for now, I will put the rest of this away. I'm gonna plant some trees, and while we wait for those to grow, I'll start putting some of these pink petals all over. Oh, I wish you could combine them with the yellow and the pink. That would be so cute. We're still gonna place these everywhere. And now we can start planning out where we want some of these buildings to go. So I have the pathway kind of going this way, so I think we'll start here. I'll stick a building like this, and I want to leave a block. So we'll have 2 buildings here with the pathway coming through them, and these are going to be fairly large, so we're gonna have to do a lot of terraforming as well. And over here where the pathway cuts through the fields, I want to put a little town center market area. And we'll put a town hall kind of building here maybe. And I want something cute up on this hill. Maybe just a little house I'll put here. We'll start with those few buildings for now, and we can plan some more out around those once they're fully in place. But for now, I have to spend quite a bit of time doing some tree chopping, and then we can start building. And here we go again with these guys. They are here all of the time. But I think I'll just ignore them unless they come over here. Okay, after many iron axes, we now have enough resources, but before I start building, I think I'm just gonna get the hard part out of the way and go gather some villagers, because the first building is going to have our villager breeder in it. So I've got my boat, let me grab my lead, and we will head over to the village. Hopefully these guys are still alive. I haven't checked on them in a while. Anybody home? Uh-oh. It looks very empty here, I'm worried. Okay, I hear someone. Oh! You're all down here. Okay, I'm gonna let them out and put the boat right by the exit. Alright, come on out. Get in the boat. No? Please get in the boat. I got in the boat. This is so funny. I love this. Such a good update. And I just want to make sure these guys are nice and protected so nothing comes along and kills them. So now I'm just going to flatten this area a little bit and we can start laying down our build. I'm gonna lose my mind. These guys just won't leave me alone. Oh, I lit myself on fire. Oh no! That was fine. Everything is fine. Maybe this was a mistake, but we're fine. It's just one guy. There goes my crops. Get away from Barrel. Oh. And now we have another banner to add to our collection. Let's throw this in here. And I'm gonna continue terraforming. After breaking several iron shovels, I realized I still need some stone bricks, so I am going to go over to our little mining area and just do a little bit of strip mining on stone level. Hopefully we'll find some iron and coal in the process. I came down to Y level 16. I think that's the best level for iron. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I didn't find any. I broke all of my pickaxes, so we're gonna head up. This should be good to start with, and I can start smelting that down and crafting some stone bricks. And now for the first building in our village, we're gonna start on this side. I'm gonna start right here. Oh no! I didn't mean to hit the bee. I'm so sorry. Here, I'm sorry. Okay, as long as he's happy, I'm happy. Ugh, I need to clear out a little bit more land. It can be up against the dirt. That'll work out because I think I want to add some stairs along the side of this building connected to another building. So I think this works out perfectly. This is the foundation for our first two buildings. And with that, let's get into the time lapse. Haven't done one of those in a long time. pause the time lapse. It is day 100. Let's make a cake to celebrate. Let's go visit our cows and our chickens for some milk and some eggs. And we can make a cake for day 100. I'm not hungry, so I'll run around. Oh, I made a mistake. So I gathered these villagers and I put them in a box to keep them safe. I was running by here after collecting some trees and I heard a zombie. I peeked inside. I did not put a light source in there, so I guess a zombie spawned and turned those guys. But it's okay, I went and gathered 2 more guys. They're in this box and I made sure to light it up. At least that means these guys will give us good discounts. Let me just run around. Actually, I'll do some tree chopping until I'm hungry and then I can come eat my day 100 cake because I am fully out of resources, so this was a perfect time to stop. I have 1 spruce block left and I'm pretty good on the pale oak, but I need more stone and I need more spruce very badly. And some dark oak. I'm just low on everything at this point. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I am breaking tools left and right. I don't want to waste the diamond axe. I'm gonna go grab a few more villagers and I'm gonna set up another little hut like this with 2 Fletchers and a toolsmith, and hopefully I can get some tools with efficiency. I don't even need diamond. I just need something faster than this, and I need something that I can easily replace. So I think that's going to be the plan. Let me grab my lead and a boat, and I will be right back. After grabbing those villagers, I spent the next few hours trading with them and chopping trees, during which I had another visit from some pillagers. I learned my lesson and started stripping the pale oak as I was chopping it. I snacked on our day 100 cake along the way until I was finally able to get an efficiency 3 diamond axe and a silk touch pickaxe from the villagers, with which I was easily able to gather some stone for stone bricks, during which I found some gold, iron, and even a rare stone diamond. So, if this isn't enough, I think I give up because that was so much time, especially backtracking by using the wood to make the sticks to trade with those guys. I think I'll just finish the backs of these buildings off camera because they're pretty much the same thing as the fronts, and then we can start on the next building, which will be our villager breeder. Originally, I was gonna put it in here, and then I realized I can't count, and this is not big enough, so we'll have to make a whole new build for the villager breeder. Slight change of plans with the village. This is going to be specifically a farming village, so we're gonna have butchers, shepherds, leather workers, and obviously farmers. And our crop fields, all of that stuff will be like the outskirts of the village. And if we come over here, there's going to be a walkway and a bridge here that connect these 2 buildings, and that will be the main entrance to the village, and it'll go all through here. I might honestly fill in that river if I run out of space, but I'll have to finish terraforming here. All through here the village will go, and I think we'll consider this farmland like the outskirts of the village, so we'll probably do a few more small houses like that, just to kind of look like they're part of the town, but not really, if that makes sense. I think this will end up being our shepherd house, so we'll put a ton of sheep in here and some shepherds up in the house. I ran out of spruce, so that's why the fence looks like that. It'll be closed off to keep the sheep in. But for now, I am just gonna finish off the backs of these buildings. It's basically the same as the front. We have a visitor. Let's go see what he's got. Worst case, he has leads. Hello, sir. These are not good. Oh, cactus! That is good! I take it all back. I need some emeralds. Where did he go? Come here. Perfect. We have cactus now. That means we can make green dye. That is so exciting. Let me go to sleep and I am going to start growing that. Where is my bed? Perfect. Do I have any sand? Yes, I do. I'm just gonna grow these right here. Nice. We'll have plenty of green dye in no time. And here's a little update. The roof is done. Now I'm just working on finishing these walls up, and then I can go in with all of the texturing and decorations. All right, here we are. Let's throw some windows in. I think I'll do light gray. I don't like putting clear windows in any of my builds. I don't know why. I just prefer a good colored glass, even if it's just light gray. And just pop those in there. I accidentally broke my pickaxe when I was down there collecting stone, so I had to trade for a new one. And just for a little bit of context with how many trees I chopped, this is my axe graveyard. This doesn't even count all of the iron ones I went through. So it's been quite a bit of tree chopping. I started planting some more because I don't think I'm gonna have enough. And here it is with the windows. I want to add some lanterns to the outside of this, but I don't want to waste all of my iron, so I'll have to wait until I get more villagers and we can trade with the librarian and get plenty. In this little spot here, I want to add a little walkway and bridge here. So we're gonna do that now. And I will throw some gates in there so no villagers can get out. So we'll put the 2 stairs at the bottom. I need blocks. Oh, and we also got some cactus flowers growing in, so that is exciting. We can use those to decorate now. I'm gonna go block, 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 and then a slab, stair, stair, and that'll be a cute little archway there. I want to put some vines hanging down too. And put one here. Oh, this is a little too tall. Hang on. That's better, and now I can fill this in with some spruce slabs. And we'll hang a lantern right there. Let's put those vines back. And we can throw some fences in. With one up the middle here. And we can have a little covered walkway here between the 2 houses. I forgot this is not supposed to be a window, it's supposed to be a door, so we can go in here. Since I can't put the villager breeder in here, I think I'll do like either a pumpkin or melon farm. And that should fit, hopefully. I'll just put some torches for now until we get some lanterns, but we'll hang one up here and we'll hang one down below. Keep it nice and mob proof. All right, with that done, we're not going to do the interiors today. This is going to be a massive project. I really want to do this whole village in the span of like 2 episodes. So we are going to move on to the villager breeder. Oh, and small detail, but I want the pathway to slowly transition into more cobblestone and stone type blocks just as you get into the village. So we'll start off with our regular pathway and then we'll slowly scatter some stone bricks, andesite, stuff like that. And until it's fully, well, mostly fully stone. So let me grab the supplies for that and we can start building. I will link the tutorial I'm using down below. I've got my supplies all ready. I think we're gonna build it right around here. I want it to be a pretty central part of the village. Okay, so this has to be 14 by 11. 1, 2, 3. Another one? This is the 3rd guy to show up. What do you have? Propagules, perhaps? No. But I will take that small drip leaf. Be right back. Grab those. And now... yeah. Back to the farm. 14 by 11. Build that up to 3 blocks high. Okay, I probably won't show much of that because I was continuously pausing and rewatching the video, but I followed the tutorial exactly. So now we can go grab our villagers. I'm surprised this bee is still here, to be honest with you. He's been here since the very beginning. I will have to build him a nice little home at some point. Break the boat. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the boat? No! Where do you think you're going, sir? Come on. Okay, and that guy's already planting. Cool. And now we can release them. So while they do their thing, I am going to start building a house around them to keep them safe. So let me go grab the supplies for that, and we will kick it off with another time lapse. All right, my friends, here it is. It's not done yet, but I am loving the way it's coming out. I left the sides looking pretty bare because I think I want to have buildings connecting to it. So we're gonna leave those as is until I figure that out. But if we come inside, the villager breeder is working great. We have a ton of these guys. I actually grabbed a guy and he has been trading with me and we unlocked lanterns, so I've been stocking up on those. This guy, somehow was in the bed section, so I just grabbed him and he's there now. I'll figure out what to do with him. These guys are gonna stay in here until this village is safe for them to be released into. I have a ton of lanterns. I was stocking up on them as I was building, so we can go ahead and throw these around. And I used green windows, mostly because I was excited about the cactus, but I think they look nice. And this is gonna be a farming village, so we'll have lots of greenery eventually. It's still boring. I don't want to work on the pathway until I have more buildings planned out, just in case I don't want to have to completely destroy and redo it. So it's gonna stay grass for now. And we can come over here and throw these on the other buildings we did. Hey, that's not even... Is it? Something's wrong up there. I'll have to fix that. All right. We did a ton of building today. I think I'm done building. I'm also, once again, low on materials, so I'll have to collect some of those. The last thing we're going to be doing today is grabbing our sheep and putting them in their brand new pen. All right, let's break these guys free. Put this in my offhand so they all follow. There were a lot of sheep in that tiny pen. The cows are even worse, so we will have to take care of that soon. But one thing at a time. All right, the sheep are in their brand new home. And if you're wondering if I forgot about the skeleton farm because I said I would do that this episode, yes, I 100% did, so we'll have to take care of that in the next one. Hi, I'm back. I just finished editing this video and realized I did not really even show the build much. So this is the shepherd trading hall with all of our little sheep. And this area goes right through. There's a gate here. Oh, so when I first put these guys in, when I went to take my screenshot, I had my scaffolding up and I saw a bunch of sheep just everywhere. I did not place these fences right. These guys were just climbing out right here. And I also left this open, so they were going through here and escaping out this way. So there were just runaway sheep everywhere, and I took care of that. So this is the pumpkin or melon farm. I'm not sure which. I mean, eventually we'll have both. Just a little square building. Nothing too exciting. I put signs up around just to remind me of what I want to put in each of these. Shepherd Trading Hall is very small, but it'll fit plenty of them. I don't often use shepherds, so we don't need too much space. And it's a big U-shaped building. I won't have a door into the farm down there, but I'll have one up here just so we can come and overlook, make sure everything is working properly. And I mentioned that I wanted to have a building here with some stairs, so I'll have a door up here as well that we can look into. So that's those two buildings. I still haven't fixed that. Oh, I didn't even put windows on this side. Okay, I have a long list of things to do. And this is going to be our town hall building with our villager breeder in it. This building is really tall. It was not supposed to be this tall. I planned this design out a bit in my creative world, but since I had to put the villager breeder inside of it, I had to adjust a little bit, and that's why you saw me extending the height of these. So this is a very, very tall building. We're gonna make use of it. The farm area, I might even add a second layer to this because we have plenty of height. And then we are going to put an attic up there with a bunch of librarians. Because this is a farming village, I don't want too many of them. We'll build their own little area. I have some ideas. I'm sorry. I'm really like getting these videos out fast, and that's because I'm just so excited to build and get this world going. So expect a lot more soon. And this will be a main office area, front desk type of thing, and the attic will be full of librarians. I don't want to put too many. They'll get their own village. This is specifically a farming village, but I do need a few librarians. So we're going to put them up there. And that's going to be like the archives for the village with, you know, so we can pretend they fill out all of the birth certificates for all of the new villagers. So but we're using our imagination. It's a sandbox game. That's what it's for. So here is the front of it. It looks pretty good at night. I think we need to add some light along this side. I'm not sure how we'll do that yet. We'll figure it out. And here is the back of the Shepherd Hall. And the Pumpkin Town. And the the Pumpkin Melon Farm. That's what I'm trying to say. And we'll have something else here. I'm gonna kill that. There's a creeper. Oh, I have an idea. We're gonna get a bow because we have 2 Fletchers and they both trade bows. I don't know why I haven't gotten one yet. Power or where's the other guy? Punch 1. I don't know what's better. I'll just get one. Grab a few arrows. And I was running off of the same 17 pieces of scaffolding, making that entire giant build. So, I need some string very badly. Yeah, I have one too. I missed. Cool. I don't need bones. I need string. Woo. You stay over there, sir. Come here, Spidey. Perfect. Need that string desperately. Do we see any more? Oh, I don't know if you saw in the time lapse, but this Enderman kept teleporting around me. It's like he wanted me to look at him. Hey. You stay away from my villagers. Oh, I need to light up my house. Ah! Okay, maybe it's just time to go to bed. I need to light up this area very, very badly. By the way, did anyone notice my old end card said thanks for watching, not thanks for watching? The end card I've used for almost every single video, and nobody told me. Nobody told me. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to see how the village turns out. Remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh no. Bye-bye.